Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your mid-month reading. I am focusing on the divine masculine and divine feminine journey, mostly the masculine, just to get a feel for where they are in their recognition of the power of this connection. And for those of you who are in separation, we are just now in the Mercury retrograde. So I wanted to talk about that just for a second. Mercury is the messenger of the skies. It rules our mind, communication. It also rules travel, electronics, and technology. So you'll frequently hear people talking about, their computer crashing or their travel plans getting snagged, or having travel delays, automobiles breaking down, and all kinds of communication problems. It's a powerful portal, though, that clears blockages. It gives us a chance to reset and be open to the opportunity to experience far greater energy once we release things that no longer serve us. Those are the blockages. So I have a list of some words here. It's also about all the re's, right? The retrograde is about resting, relaxing, recovering, recuperating, recharging, rebooting, reviewing, realigning, reevaluating, reflecting, reassessing, renewing, recalibrating, releasing, and then the good re's for those of us in connections. It's about reconnecting, resolving, reuniting. So it's very common to hear of people from your past reappearing during a retrograde. So I decided that we'd focus on divine masculine, although in the extended, I'll pull all the cards for divine feminine and your connection, as well as energetic messages to you from spirit, from your divine counterpart, and outcome and timing as fits. So this is a general reading for the collective. It won't resonate with all Sagittarians. If it doesn't speak to you, you can check out the reading that represents your rising sign. And if you know what sign Mercury is in on your natal chart, you could try that one too, since we are in the retrograde for Mercury. But if you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope you'll consider subscribing. And for those who are returning, thank you so much. If it's not your story, it's not your story, and that's okay. You can also feel free to flip around the energies as needed. Divine masculine and divine feminine, I'm pulling from the energy oracle just to get a feel for where your energies are. Oh, look at this. Feminine. Card number 2, journey in the upright. I love that. And divine masculine gets door to personal healing and happiness in reverse. This is card 34, and it adds up to a 7 highly spiritual number, but I do want to pull out the book and look at what this means for them in reverse. So let's see, where are we with divine masculine energy for the mid-month? You may be feeling stuck where your personal intentions are concerned. Self-mastery and discipline may be hard to achieve right now, or specific plans for personal change may be being blocked. Retrograde. Remember that your intentions need to be clear and unconflicted. Whatever you're working on, you need to know that you are capable of achieving it and that you deserve it. Put your heart into the plans and changes you desire, and realize that you are worth your own time and effort. The new beginning you seek will come with your own focus and patient determination. So I'm getting a feeling, a hit that there's a blockage here, that this particular divine masculine is feeling a little blocked and feeling like their intentions are misunderstood or not being answered, despite good intentions and despite knowing what they want, they're feeling blocked. And for you, dear feminine, if you are the feminine here, the journey card foretells upcoming travel or a shift in location. It can be as simple as a vacation, a retreat, or a class, or even a work-related trip. So we know that. Sorry. It can also be a signal to move of a move of residence or job relocation. It indicates that plans should go off without a hitch. Still be clear about your motivations and mindful of logistics. All of life is a journey, and this card is telling you that you have some exciting and inspiring adventures ahead. I know that speaks to the heart of Sagittarians. They love adventure and travel, and so I kind of get the feeling that you're on some sort of a journey, whether you're physically going somewhere or not. If you are, be mindful of the logistics. That would be the Mercury retrograde message coming through there for you, Sag. Okay, and then I want to pull from the Wisdom of the Oracle. I'll take a look at what energies, well, not energies really, what words of wisdom may be imparted to you during this time. The retrograde, by the way, I think lasts through till, I want to say March 10th. They are long. They're about 3 weeks in length. March 10th, March 4th, early March. Co-create, regeneration, deep knowing. I love this. This deep knowing card here, 43, 4 and 3 adds up to 7. You've got 7 here for Divine Masculine's numerology in their energy. Deep knowing feels very much like High Priestess, right? There's just a deep inner knowing, you know, like you know, like you know, and you're very connected to your higher self. So I do feel this is a great energy for you. Regeneration, this is rising up from the ashes. This can be reconciliation as well. I love that. And it's 4 and 6 adds up to 10. We knock that down to a 1. So it's almost like starting over, right? Rising up from the ashes, reconciling differences, and starting over. Co-creating. Card 40 is 4. We're in a 4-year, but it is this co-creating energy. It does feel like you are working together with your higher self, with spirit, for this reset, for this regeneration to occur. And you're going to have to use your intuition to process what comes at you, and it may come at you very fast. Mercury is a fast-moving planet. A lot of what happens and why it can impact us, for those of us who are impacted and feel the energies of the cosmos strongly. I didn't always, but I finally started to recognize certain patterns, and once I tied it to certain movements in the cosmos, things made more sense. So if you're already aware of how things impact you, Mercury is thought to be made up of mostly iron, so it's got a very magnetic pull. When it's in retrograde, it moves, it shifts closer to the Earth. So it's very close to us, and so we have that magnetic pull, and it's moving so fast. It's the fastest planet that it appears to be going in reverse. That's why it's called retrograde. Interesting. Fun facts from Laura. Okay, let's look at what's going on with this Divine Masculine. Yeah, he's had some heartache here, but we're smack in the middle of transformation, moving towards celebration. Wow. I will use this same deck to pull the same cards for you, Divine Feminine, or if it's reversed, you know what I'm speaking about. Cards, the 3 cards for your connection, and then message to you from Spirit, message to you from this person, outcome and timing as required. So let's take a look at this 3 of Swords. We have here the Death card, which is Scorpio, which is transformation. We have 3 of Swords, and we have Wands and Cups. So it could be anybody that you're dealing with. I'm feeling very much that High Priestess energy as well. That could be you. Yeah, okay. Three of Swords is how they're showing up. Very, very wounded, brokenhearted. This is either with regard to a 9 of Pentacles, somebody that this is an independent person who's on their own, usually single. It is shown in the card as a female, but it doesn't have to be. It is a card of attracting to you what you want, but doing so from a position of independence and strength, groundedness. This person also enjoys the lush life, sort of has no problem attracting that to her. I say her because it's a female in the card, but it could be that this person is heartbroken to be on their own, to not be mated. This is usually a single person, not in a love relationship. So in other words, if you look at this card and all the lushness around her, she has everything but a love life. And that I kind of feel like this is divine masculine showing up saying, I'm brokenhearted without my person. I'm alone here in this. I've got everything I want but the person. If you follow me. But they're ready to move on. This ten of Wands is, it's over. That part of the burden is over and done with. It is in the past. They're presently showing up in the midst of a major transformation, wanting to celebrate. That's what they want in the future. Show me 10 of Wands, please. 10 of Wands. It's been a rough road. Yeah, they want to put it behind them. They want to reconcile. There is your reconciliation card of victory. The 6 of Wands is peace, truce, reconciling whatever went off the rails in your connection that caused this energy, this sort of holding this burden so heavy to this person, and they're ready to offload it and reconcile. That's the energy that they've been shifting from. Where they are right now, total, I'm seeing a lot of transformation in these readings that came out in the Scorpio reading as well. Just FYI, if you're dealing with Scorpio, that transformation card showed up in the extended. And you could be dealing with a Scorpio because it is a card of Scorpio too. Show me a lot about this transformation, please. There you go. 2 of Cups. With regard to this soulmate, and there you are, the High Priestess. They know who you are. That's been coming out a lot too. I feel like this is partly their energy, though. I feel like they're, it is a card of Pisces, I'll just say that. I feel like they're really relying on their intuition. They're really going off of their inner knowing. And I feel, this feels very spiritual to me. This transformation, 2 of Cups and High Priestess, is where they presently are on their journey to understanding the power of the connection. So I feel like with this, some energy is dying off. They're offloading right now. They're offloading something that's been a terrible burden that caused them this heartache and has them out on their own, everything but the person that they want. And so they're sort of offloading all that energy, looking forward to the peace and the reconciliation. I do feel like they're in the midst of a transformation. I'm not sure they're fully transformed, but they're aware of who you are to them. In the 2 of Cups, they want that connection with you, soulmate connection. And they're not, maybe you're not in communication right now, but they may be communicating with you telepathically, energetically. This is somebody who is shifting into a more spiritual part of their journey. And what they want in this 3 of Cups, I think it's celebration, happiness and joy in partnership with you, among your friends, your family. Oh my God. Yeah. They want to celebrate their recognition of their role as divine masculine. That's the Emperor, divine masculine. It is card of Aries. It's card of really getting, having control. Taking, stepping into their power in the role as divine masculine in a positive way. And celebrating that with you joyously. And it's a big shift. Here's Queen of Cups on the bottom. So I know you're a Sagittarius, you're not a water sign, but it's very possible that they see you as high vibration love and emotionally available and compassionate toward them. This is how they see you. And so that's the driving force between them taking the proverbial bull by the horns and coming toward you in joy, with a mind towards celebrating the connection. They're in the midst of transformation though, so be aware of that. They may still be kind of closed off from you. They may have, this also can be hidden feelings, not really talking about their feelings. They're kind of buttoned up about it. And I feel that's because they're processing it on a deeper level within and between them, you know, themselves and their higher self, with spirit, their spiritual team. They're beginning to be aware of that. This regeneration card here feels very much like it goes with this and with the transformation. Yeah. This is a beautiful reading for you, Sag. If this is speaking to you and you want to follow me, the link to the extended is below. I see some very significant forward motion with this divine masculine. And they know they have to co-create with you, so it'll be interesting to see if we get some Three of Pentacles in the extended, but I do want to look at your part here as feminine, or reverse the roles if you need to, and the connection, and then all of the energetic messages. I look forward to seeing you over there. The link is below. Otherwise, have a great rest of your week. Bye.